Breaking news. Army blocks entrance to Abuja. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Nigerian Army has reported to block entrance into the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. Though as of the time of filing this report, no reason has been given for the blockage. The latest development is coming as the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal is gearing up to deliver judgment on the petitions filed by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and his People Democratic Party counterpart, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, challenging President Tinubu's victory in the last election. Meanwhile, earlier today, the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC embarked on a two-day warning strike over the inability of the federal government to cushion the fate of the removal of fuel subsidy. Also, both ministries, agencies of the federal government, including commercial banks in Abuja metropolis, were under lock and key as workers stayed back in their homes. What do you expect workers to do? Not only them, their salary no dey grow. Businessmen, if you go to the markets, no matter how difficult it is, you buy a market for 2 naira 2 kobo, you come outside and tell your client, oh, see wetin my person saying go collect to. You understand? Okay, fight me, break out tomorrow between lawyer and the judge. Voila. Criminals always afraid of a offense they committed, hence our eyes is on you. If this is true, then there is no democracy in Nigeria, no freedom of movement, and what? Okay. So with all these threats and intimidations by obedience, even to the extent of calling for coup, you still want security to be loose? Why people like this? Who do you people like this, Saba? Okay. All this side talk is meaning something else. Yes, heaven cannot fall, but it may boom around. Alright, all this side talks is meaning something else. Yes, heaven cannot fall, but it may boom around. Nothing will change. Tinubu will continue, of course. Only those that does not know what Nigeria is all about are the only people expecting change in our court proceedings. But for sure, they will favor Tinubu to avoid higher tension in Nigeria or eyes on you judges. All those things wouldn't have happened if INEC chairman had followed the Electoral Act. But what I'm saying is that the judiciary should help this country, Nigeria, by delivering sound judgment developed sentiment. Otherwise, see what's happened to Judas Iscariot, who sold his conscience because of money. He will come back to the judges in this country called Nigeria. Alright, we're in a democracy. Let the army leave the roads and get right to the barracks. Really? They are there to deal with any miscreants, Igbos that wishes to foment trouble after the judgment. I don't think so. Alright. What is the difference between democracy and military in Nigeria? We have had both. Experience showed that while democracy is characterized with massive corruption and economic exploitation of the people, military on the other profile embarking on developmental projects. Alright. You must be a kid to say that, otherwise you know the military caused our problems initially. Whatever that might happen tomorrow, if justice is not dispensed, whoever that is responsibly will surely pay for his or her action. God will fight for the masses in his own special way. Okay, hopefully. It is what Nigerian army has been reduced to, a military force that is supposed to go to be defending the nation against terrorists and her territory. Alright. The military should avoid setting themselves against the masses because of a greedy politician. Alright. It is a law of karma. The peanuts governments of a day give to them is just poison. Ask those army people give them. Alright. Army people, whether that money they are collecting from the government, whether it is useful to them or even their children. All right, Mr. Man, please, I beg of you, mind your utterance, especially these crucial times. Learn a lesson from those arrested for calling IPOB in Lagos, and I'm not anybody, neither. All right. It is advised to those who have ears, if they like, let them hear. If you sleep with them for a day, you're better than not talking against the government. All right, Mr. Woman, people have right to air their opinion. Endorsing the legality is what brought the family giant of Africa to her knees and made one of the potentially richest country in the world, the headquarters of poverty in the world. If our parents failed, which I think they did in flying colors, then we have to follow the same suit for our children to toe the same line. No, I think this hopeless drifts have got to be halted at some point, and if I don't change the system, I think this hopeless drift. Okay, if you cannot challenge the system, brother, do not watch your fellow guy for doing so. Okay, it's a lot of karma. The peanuts government every day give to them is just poison. Ask those army people whether they're collecting from the government. Why does this seem so much alike? All right. Nigerian military, right time to show off your strength to guide innocent citizens and maintain their interest. And all right, at the end of the day, let us even see what this will amount to. Okay. All things would have happened if INEC chairman had followed the Electoral Act. All these things would not have happened, rather, if INEC chairman had followed the Electoral Act. But what I'm saying is that the judiciary should help this country, Nigeria, by delivering sound judgment devoid of sentiments. Otherwise, what happened to Judas Iscariot, who sold his conscience because of money, will come back to the judges in this country called Nigeria. That is my take, fam. Okay. Well, like I said, this whole issue of army blocks the entrance. It is because of how do I put it? It's because of how things are being done. I don't mean things have been done properly the right time. I think if things have been done properly, they would not have gotten to this point. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.